That backdrop, stunning.
Yeah, yours looks pretty too, though.
Thank you.
California looks
The
pretty.
minion is
Yeah,
back there. You can't see him, but the minion is watching over us
yeah.
at Universal. Well, how are you feeling ahead of season two of On the Roam coming out? I interviewed you 2 years ago ahead of season one. So, what are you feeling going into this?
I'm excited. I'm just like it's like doing press for this is pretty easy because it's everything that I love. It's everything I'm curious about, and obviously it's my life. It takes a very long time to make.
Roaming is not just about the places. It's really the people, the love, and the craft. All over the world, there's so many people that inspire me. People doing what they were meant to do.
Generally a season takes about 3 years to make because it's just, you have to come up with this wild idea and then you have to create the idea and then you have to shoot that and then you have to, then the final product and it has to coincide with my crazy, day job.
You're
So
good. Yeah.
yeah, it takes time, but at the same time, I'm celebrating all the things that I love. So I'm very excited for people to see it. It's always wonderful when people come up, like, people come up and they like a movie or something like that. But when they come up and they really they resonate with us, maybe like the jeweler or the knife maker from like season one. I'm really proud of all my friends who did that. And you just get to, they do that, and you just get to see how they're like reuniting with whatever art form they haven't been in touch with or something that they're curious about. Because I just feel like the big thing from this is like inspiring people to go like, there's someone in your town, someone in your city, someone in your state, someone in your, country where there's something you want to learn. There's some way you want to learn how to cook or garden or anything like that you're not doing. I hope it inspires you to do it because it's just like what keeps us young and happy and like sharing your power. Because I feel like every single person has, there's like that percentage, that 1% of something you're going to be able to, your passion, I'm going to love, and you're going to teach me, and I got something I can teach you. And through that, like, let the other 99 problems be there, but like the connection of just going like we're humans and these things that we should share our art forms and we should listen to them.
I think that's something I really enjoyed about season one, and I watched the first two episodes of this season. It's like watching you geek out and like genuinely being fans of all these people is
Yeah.
also like inspiring as a viewer because and it's like gives us life in a way because we're like, wait, I want to find something that gets me as excited as like Jason.
I want to support the people that I admire, the Bobby
He
Lees.
came on the phone like a superhero.
There's so many passions worth chasing.
I think this season it was cool too because you are highlighting people that inspire you and kind of helping them or supporting them, like the band, the Bobby Lees, you helped them get a record deal. Why was it important that you focus on that more in this season?
Well, it's something that you're going into the unknown, Like I was sitting there and I saw the Instagram post come up and how I'd been following them for a year plus and they were awesome. The
Yeah.
music was great and I loved seeing them and they looked like they were killing it. And then they were just like, we're done. And I was like, wow, I'm so curious. And I reached out on Instagram and she's like, well, it's a longer conversation. And I was like, hey, can you talk? And I was talking to her and she just like, you listen, I mean, one thing I took away from that is just where the music industry is, all the artists that I love or grew up with, would they even be here today with what we got going on? So it's just like, all these things are changing so much and so rapidly. It's like, how do you support the artists and the arts that you love? It's not for free. It's not, you don't get to just have this. They're not making money. How do you, otherwise we're gonna be stuck with the same boring shit. Like we want thought provoking, amazing. I mean, music is everything. It should be protected. So I just felt like, you spend $4 on coffee every day, but you don't, you're not gonna buy that out. You're not gonna buy this or that, get the sticker. So it's just like making people aware of it, not bitching at them, but just going like, hey, I didn't know. I'm naive to the music industry. What can we do? And so the only thing I could offer was like, I don't know many people. I just have an agent. And then I started just asking my friends who are musicians, which they got us into, down the rabbit hole of them almost quitting until that one song. What changed things? And you're getting into beautiful storytelling. And so that one took a long time where I needed them to trust me. They needed to recover. And
Mhm.
then, you finance it and go like, hey, listen, I'm going to help you do this. Get this arranged so you guys can go get a producer that you want. Who would you want to be with? What's your dream? And then to make that come true, then you take it into, and that brings that life back into them. And then they did it on their own. They got, they got to Epitaph and amazing.
Yeah.
The album's insane, but I mean, I could do what you could do with everyone. And it's like, I just needed to take a shot at it because I just have so many amazing artist friends that I've learned from, and I was like, well, I don't know how to do this, but let's go learn together. You know what I mean? I'd love to shoot your music video, And, unfortunately, that's the one thing I didn't get to do yet, which I really want to shoot the music video. But
It's also inspiring because it's like every person can impact everyone's life, little or small. Like obviously, everyone has different reach, right? But nothing is too small to help someone out.
I have all these crazy dreams. To actually make them happen with the people who inspire me, it's a beautiful journey.